Today we will go over how to set up the prime scan to take a digital impression. First step is to plug the machine in which we do right here on our table. Go to the back of our machine and flip the on switch on. This will start the machine. Once the machine sets up, the correct icon is directly in the middle of the screen, Connect SW. You may double click the icon and wait for it to start up. Once the software starts up, you may then go to the bottom of the screen and click Add New Patient. Adding a new patient, it will ask for last name, first name, date of birth, patient ID, which can be found in the patient's chart on Dentrix Ascend, and the dentist. Dr. Chris is already pre-programmed in the software, and you can add him like that. Once you fill in all of that information, you can then press Add Case. Press Add Case. You then go over to the Indications drop-down, click the bottom icon, and then click Impression Tray. Once Impression Tray is selected, you may then press Next on the bottom of the screen. After you press Next, this screen will pop up, and depending on which appliance you are scanning for, you can change from lower jaw, upper jaw, and buccal. If we are doing an RPE, which is most common, we will scan for the upper jaw. This is the handpiece of the prime scan. And to turn the prime scan on, there is a pedal underneath the machine that you can just click, and that activates the scanner. When you're ready to scan, put the scanner in place in the mouth, starting on the occlusal surface, and then click your pedal at the bottom to activate, and quickly scan around the mouth. And once you're ready to go to a new surface, I like to stop the scanner, replace myself, and then continue on to the next surface. So for example, I'm going to go to the buccal side now, so I'll start at the occlusal, reactivate, and then come to the buccal side and scan across. Same thing, pausing when I'm ready to turn my hand to adjust to go to the other side. I'll start again in the middle on the buccal surface, and then continue on to this side. You also have to scan the lingual surface, so to do that, I will again start on the occlusal surface, activate my scanner, and go to the lingual side and scan all the way around. Once you feel like you did good and you scanned all that you needed to, you can move around your model on the screen, and any white area or clear that has no tooth structure is where you need to go and rescan. On the left side, I see some spaces that have not been captured, so I will go to the distal portion of those teeth and rescan. And as you can see, those spaces have been filled in. If the upper jaw is all you need to scan, and the scan is complete and you're happy with how it looks, you may then go press the arrow to the right, and that will bring you to your actual model, and let that load up. Once the model is complete, you will then be able to see the real life version of the teeth from the scan. To move on, you will then press the right arrow again, and it will move us to connect. And we will then have to log in. We have our information already saved, but if for some reason it is not saved, it is right here on the sticky note on the side of the machine. We'll go ahead and log in and let that load up. Once the Connect portal loads up, make sure that your impression tray is correct. If that is all good, you can then go on to enter order data. And these are our two labs, Custom Smiles and LSU Central Lab. Whichever one Dr. Chris says to send it off to, make sure that is selected. And then right here in additional instructions is where you will put which appliance you want to be made. So for instance, we scanned the upper for an RPE. So we will type in RPE right here so that the lab knows what appliance we need to get made. Additionally, to send the impression off, you will go to the Return Date and Time tab, and then we want to send it for 2 weeks and 1 day to return. So we'll start on today. So the 19th is today, and then 2 weeks and a day from now would be June 3rd. And that will be our return date. You may then fill out the gender of the patient, and then that will allow you to add your impression to the cart. Once you press add to cart, it will bring you to this page where it says uploaded. Once you're ready, you can press submit cart, and then it will send it off to the lab. To close the machine down, we will go to the home screen first by pressing this button in the left corner and exit over here on the right. That will exit us to our home screen, and then the Windows button at the bottom, and you can shut it down. Make sure to always go back to the back of the machine and turn the power button off.